top of it. It's your boy, Coach Runstag. At my best, we building esteem of self through thinking. And this the grand finale. This is part 3, volume 2, part 3 of Mom Had to Have It. Now, I've told y'all in one of my other videos earlier, a few days ago, that I used to go to lifestyle clubs. What do they call them? Swinger clubs. I told y'all this. You know, we have a couple out here in Las Vegas. Now, I walked into these, it was a woman who first introduced me to that lifestyle and took me to one of those clubs. And if you ain't never been in one of them clubs before, man, it's quite interesting. This particular one was made like a house. It had a indoor pool and jacuzzi on the inside. An indoor pool and jacuzzi, had an upstairs, downstairs. It had a bunch of different rooms. It had lockers where you change your clothes. It had TVs and couches playing those type of movies, to stimulate your body. And they had this one particular room that had a chair in it, like an OBGYN chair in it. This one particular room had an OBGYN chair in it. They used to call it the chair room. The rest of the rooms, downstairs would have there was a lot of rooms, like maybe 6 or 7 rooms downstairs. They would have 1 bed in them, 2 beds in them. Some had 3 beds in them. One room has 6 beds in them. Then a couples only upstairs. And when you upstairs, all couples had to have everything removed before you went in this room, because it's a party and play room. That's how it was going down. Then they had another room where, couples only upstairs. So when you're in that type of lifestyle, guys, couples like to be around couples. And that's why I tell y'all, man, when instead of you guys, and I'm not telling you to get off your semen retention, but I am telling you, instead of sitting up here paying for some porn, man, you can go live some porn. Live it with your partner. Live you some and make you some with somebody that you feel special with. Live out some of your fantasies with the right person. We're talking about spreading yourself thin when it comes to semen retention. And boy, I was spreading myself thin, guys. I was spreading myself real thin. So now here's this other chick I was dealing with, my side piece. She takes me to the spot, right? Because I already told y'all what going on over there, man. I done got in the jacuzzi, I'm seeing, naked women in the jacuzzi. It's dudes over here, they doing whatever. Man, people living their best life out in the open. If you ain't never seen something like that, you need to go, especially if you somebody that's in the porn. But I told you, man, they had a room, they had a lot of little rooms. Some of them had 2 beds in them, some of them didn't. Now, here was the rules, guys. If the door was locked, you could not just open the door, because you had to knock on the door. But if they left the door cracked, that meant that they was okay with you coming in, seeing what they was doing, and sometimes joining, because some people like to be watched. Some people like to do the watching. It's all kind of levels to this stuff, man. So boom, I stumbled back to this room when the door is open, and what do I see, man? It's this white lady who I can't see who she is, but it's four black dudes, taking her down through there, man. I'm talking about they was hung like gas pumps. Do you hear me? I'm talking one, the back, the front, riding one. She with 4 dudes like this. She living her best life, man. I was like, oh wow, mama is like that. Mama is like that? Come on, guys. Y'all already, man, come on, man. Y'all know I joined in. Y'all know I joined in on the fun, man. Y'all know I joined in and had to let mama know I was there, and she was totally with it, and she was happy to let me get my turn, because that's why I was thinking at that point in my life, man, like I wouldn't call that simping, but it wasn't no semen retention. Definitely wasn't paying for nothing. I'm having fun. I've done more than the age of 21 than most of y'all gonna do your entire life. So now I found out that mama is a bona fide freak, and that she go to these places so that she can deal with BBC. See, I didn't know what that was back then. I'm 17 years old, guys. You gotta remember, I'm 47 now. I was 17 then. I didn't know what BBC was. And in that type of environment, if you are a black male, if you got BBC, BDE, you to the top of the list. I'm talking about them people up in there will come get you and excuse me, my wife likes you. Would you like to party with my wife? Or you're a king. If you are a black man, you're a king. If you're a black woman, you're a king too. So yeah, my last encounter, my third encounter with mama was an all-out freak fest. with me and 4 other dudes, bro. And I mean, we was taking her down through there. It's some things, man, that I done seen on, it's some things happened that day that I ain't never seen on a movie. And, which brings me to the point of why you can't be a slave to your secrets. I wasn't ashamed of nobody if nobody saw me. I wasn't scared to tell nobody. Matter of fact, it was people watching the whole time, enjoying pleasure in themselves, almost like some P. Diddy shit. How they said P. Diddy had Cassie getting male prostitutes with BBC while he was pleasing himself. But that's what people sit back and do at those places, man. So while we tapping mama off, feeling like a Greek god around here, letting it hang, doing what we do, man, people's over there, man, having the time of their life, because it's 2 beds. And let's just say we always think we all got a turn. Chicka, 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 choo, choo. And, bro, man, it's like that even more now. I'm not into that type of lifestyle now, man. That ain't my thing. These are just some of my war stories of the mom and the daughter. So I can't say that the people didn't have any morals because, very successful people, very nice people, very kind, but people have their vices and devices, and they have their fantasies that they want you to be a part of, guys. And a lot of you men, some of you men would actually want to live that type of lifestyle and experience those things, and you can, but you got to first be the best version of yourself. You want to look good with your clothes off. You got to learn how to be able to talk to a woman on a higher level like that. You got to be able to ask for what you want. You have to be able to be trusted. If you're a person that talk too much and you tell people business, man, a lot of these women are not going to deal with you on that level because you're not confident enough to keep your mouth shut. And they might not know everybody wanting their business. They might not want everybody in their business. I want everybody knowing their business, guys. So yeah, this was short and sweet, as requested. And as I promised, I was going to drop that video, and I got one more banger for y'all, man. I got one more volume to the story. Can you dig it? It's only gonna be 1 chapter, but it's just as good. But other than that, man, I want y'all to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure y'all hit that notification bell, follow your boy, share the videos, man. Stay at the best version of yourself. Keep tapping in with my lives, and remember, once that love you, I want you to be the best you can be. Church.